Yeah, I'm done. Oh no! Burger posting. Hello, welcome. It's been a weekend. Beanie, hello, welcome. I no, the weekend itself hasn't been so bad. But I personally, I've been in a little bit of a weird headspace all weekend, so trying to work through that a little bit. I know Zan's been having a little bit of a weekend as well, but that's what we are here for. 6 call out. Ugh. Is it because they think people are paranoid that COVID's coming back? I get not wanting to get sick with COVID. 13 new people. Holy crap. Oh, yeah. So this is, I didn't post that I am going live. And let me check something here. Thank you for the energy drink. Oh, hello. Yes, Burger Posting is restreaming me. Thank you, Burger Posting. Let me post on X, formerly known as Twitter, that I'm going live because I totally forgot to. To restream. Yes, so I will keep Burger Posting's channel up here in case people start chatting in there. So this is the first, my first time doing one of my self-care Sundays, so I will talk about it. You'll probably hear me mention this a few times. The point of these self-care Sundays is to, sorry, I'm trying to find a specific link. Here we go. I realize I probably, oh no, there we go. Zan, thank you for all the stickers. Yo, hello, welcome. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, my tweet is out so I can focus the key clicks. Yes, I I do love my keyboard. So the point of your Bardcore, I don't have my other phone currently. Oh, actually, you know what? I have my headphones here. Did I leave these on? I did not. Okay, so what I've been trying to say for like 5 minutes because I keep getting distracted. Oh no, that's there we go. I turned my headphones on and heard my own voice through Burger Posting, and it was throwing me off bad. So yes, I'll click this. The whole idea for my self-care Sundays, Let me know if you can hear the music and or if it's too loud. Self-care Sundays. Yes, we're going to get right to that now. Oh, Blue Echo. Hello, hello. Welcome. I want to talk about kind of clearing out a lot of the negativity from the previous week and starting the new week. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Going into Monday and starting the new week off with more positive vibes. Not through murder unless you're playing D&D or Minecraft. Those are acceptable. How's the music, by the way, in a video game? Is it too loud? BGM too loud? Okay, cool. So my headphones rely a lot more on bone conductivity. I don't remember what the term is. So they're not like normal over ear headphones, so I can't tell whether or not it's what the volume will be like through my phone. So yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about, trying to air out a lot of the negativity from the previous week, such as Zan talking about having a ton of call outs. Are your headphones made from tin cans and string? I mean, if you heard the microphone on it during my debut, you might think so. But no, they are not. They are they're from Shocks. Theodore and Yulen, hello, welcome. They are Shocks. They are like semi-waterproof, lightweight headphones that are meant for being able to wear while you're like out running or working out or anything like that. Yulen, hello, welcome. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Exercise being something I need to do a lot more. Oh, good. You're not going to come in. No. Yesterday. Was it? Yes, it was yesterday. Theodore came in and started saying that Vero was calling my sword small. Eurydice and Osada. Hello. Welcome. Corny, hello, welcome. I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. And my sword is what many would call very large. Thank you. I heard someone say physical fitness. Yes, that's definitely something I need to get into. Apparently Leobel Senpai has given a few other VTubers and Nexans some pretty intense workout routines. I am not acknowledging your joke, Zan. So I'm going to talk to him and try to get one. And you'll actually probably have me on AniLive streaming some physical fitness workout routines. Let's see, I posted a schedule earlier today. Is it this week? No, I think it's next week. I do have a workout stream planned, actually. I don't know how involved that'll be. It might just be me on my exercise bike for like an hour, and trying to talk to people while riding that. So we'll see what that ends up being. I did put it on my schedule for next week. For August 7th, I think specifically is the day. But I don't have an actual workout. Cause yeah, it's your cheat day from all the chaos, right? where you get to just chill out and not go around starting things in people's streams. But you do have Vera's Oshi marks, so I'm not surprised because she is kind of like that. Cheat day every day. Cheat day every day is you have depression. I feel that that's pretty much been my day so far, honestly. That is true. I can tell you're not being a genuine prick. Momo! Hello, Momo. Speaking of chaos. That is quite a greeting, Momo. Meow, 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 meow.
The robots have gotten pretty good at what they do, but they can't give an item.
What is that? Oh, it's an ad.
Designed by people who bring their whole hearts to their small business.
Thank you for the burger. Look, Momo. I was not shitting on your warm cereal. In fact, I ended up saying that I could see the appeal in it. Yeah, that's okay, so a little backstory. Momo likes to heat up her milk and then pour cereal into it. This is a discussion that we've had before. And when I say warm, I mean obviously she's in here in the chat, so she can Momo, I'm going to be defending you here in a second. Give me a chance. Yes. Oh, word. No. Okay. So Momo said, and she could correct me if I'm wrong. I believe she said she microwaves her milk for like 15-20 seconds. Just to it must be hot. Okay, so she does microwave it for more than that. But she did say that she prefers she did say that she prefers like cinnamon cereals for it, or Captain Crunch. And at the very least, I can understand it for cinnamon cereal because as Zan said, and as I don't remember who, someone yesterday in my chat said the same thing. Yeah, I imagine that ends up being pretty much just cinnamon oatmeal, which I vibe with. I love cinnamon oatmeal. So that I absolutely get. Yes, it was you, Yo-Yo, wasn't it? I couldn't remember if it was you or Liu. Yeah, so something like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I absolutely get. Because, like I said, I love cinnamon oatmeal, and I could see that being a lot like cinnamon oatmeal. Warm Captain Crunch. I don't know, Momo, about the warm Captain Crunch. I will try it before I say it's bad. I'm not gonna. I won't say left or right about warm Captain Crunch. It does, honestly. It sounds like it could be pretty good on a cold day. I mean, if you think about like something like an apple cinnamon, because there's like the apple cinnamon. Oatmeal. That's a little bit fruity and warm and pretty tasty. So if your warm cinnamon, or not cinnamon toast crunch, if your warm Captain Crunch is anything like that, I could see it. It does sound it sounds a little bit strange. But for scientific purposes, I will try it before eats Turno after cereal. I'm not trying to actually poison myself. Wait, is the sterno set on fire, or are we talking about like cold sterno? On fire. When I was 9, I used to put ketchup on macaroni and cheese. I pour the sterno in a bowl before adding the milk. Okay, so ketchup on scrambled eggs, yes, is pretty good actually. Ketchup on mac and cheese, I will sometimes. In particular, I will do ketchup with, if I have like leftover mac and cheese that got like if the mac and cheese got a little bit cold where it gets kind of dry, then I will add ketchup because it'll still taste like ketchup on mac and cheese, but it will help make it less dry. Ketchup on meatloaf, yes, is delicious. Especially if you something that's really tasty that I've done before. If you make the meatloaf, if you make meatloaf and you put like a little bit of ketchup on it towards the end and let it broil and caramelize a little bit, it is so good. Yes, salsa on scrambled eggs, absolutely. I absolutely will put salsa on scrambled egg, or really salsa on like any kind of eggs is delicious. Salsa is always good. I love salsa. But not ketchup. Ketchup's kind of hit or miss with me. It kind of depends on the thing. Self-care is food absolutely can be self-care. Yes, Zan, there is a very loud cat yelling at my door. Yeah, our cats, my cats like to yell at me for no reason. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I fed them earlier today, so I don't know what they're yelling about. I gave them food and water. Ketchup is good, yes, but the smell. Yeah, you know what? I get that. The smell of ketchup can be very strange. Yes, cats definitely do enjoy their verbal altercations. Especially one of my cats, his name is Ghost. He will be like super quiet all day, and then out of nowhere he just comes in and screams at me. But I mean, someone kind of said it. Yeah, Zan said it. Yes, self-care, food. Food absolutely can be self-care. Yes, cats must win their arguments for no reason. I don't think they know what they're arguing about most of the time, but they must win. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so when I talk about self-care Sundays, that can be food. It can be, getting a lot of the stressors out. It can be getting some of the stressors out of your system before the new week starts. It could be what's that thing they call it? Positive affirmations. It could be that too. Just coming out here, putting out good vibes. The point is, we're gonna start our exactly. You be lazy on Sunday, and then we come in here Sunday nights, and we are going to be aggressively positive. And just, we're going to start our week off on a much better note than hopefully the last week. Like how you scream into the void before an exam. Exactly. So that's what I want to do with chat on Sundays. Whether you're being aggressively positive, aggressive affection, whatever it is, whether you need to come in here and vent a little bit, that's fine. That's what we're all here for. Every time you look in a mirror, you have to compliment yourself. Your friend made you do that as a habit. That is actually really really cute. Self-love is important. Osada, may I have your permission to post that on Twitter? If you want, I will keep your name out of it. But yeah, I'd like to post that on Twitter when we wrap up stream as kind of something to put it out there to try to get people to start more positive habits like that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, self-love is important. And I think a lot of times it's easy to kind of lose that. Yeah. Sometimes protecting your smile means letting yourself feel all the negativity. Because if you don't let yourself feel sad, it'll start to build up and pile up on you. And it gets to the point that you don't feel that happiness anymore. It all becomes clouded. It's like, if you can think about all that like negativity like clouds, if it gets too cloudy, you can't see the sun anymore. So we come in here, we let ourselves get into our emotion, we feel things a little bit, and then we can feel a little bit happier. Zen, thank you for the sticker. Yeah, make yourself feel happy and cute. Theodore says, I have a big splash of autism, so emotions and self-care are a weird case for me. Well, rhythm with the tism, that's right. I mean, do you Corny sent Riz. Thank you, Corny. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to put this because I don't want to put this the wrong way. Theodore, do you know ways to help their Chromie homie? Do you know forms of self-care and handling emotions that work for you? Or is it one of those things like it kind of changes? What song is playing? I can only kind of hear the beat. What is love? Your Riz has no off switch. That's the way to go. My Riz has no on switch. I have no Riz. Time to turn it on. I will try. Maybe I should have spent more time in Rove's love counseling stream yesterday. Riz people with weird facts. That's right. I'll Riz people practice on Sundays for positivity. Riz for self-care. Gotta Riz up the homies. See, your phone knows what's up. Pizza is Riz. Oh, Jesus. You call people cute all the time. Something simple and nice. I like that.
How long have these meal kits?
1
week? 2? How much am I spending?
Yeah, I do to try to do that too. Being a VTuber, I don't get out of the house all that often these days. But especially like people in Nebulink are so sweet. We usually can't go more than a couple days. I am a basement goblin. In the Nebulink Discord, we normally can't go more than like a couple days without like some explosion of just like happiness and like supporting each other and just like everyone being happy that we all know each other. Whoa, grass touching upon ye. Yeah, everyone in Nebulink is so nice and so fun. Lilinya, hello, welcome. Yeah, Nebulink is so fun. I love them. Even like Vera and Rove like to bully me, but Vera especially, I get along with, like, behind the scenes, I get along with Vera really well. You just go with the flow. Mostly, I just feel numb. Not for like any, like, for example, I had auditioned for Nexas and some motion. Oh, you know what? I get that. Good luck with your audition, by the way. Maybe I'll get to call you my co-high. I get that too, a lot actually. I feel like if it's it comes out in the form of me being. Thank you for all the likes, by the way. I see all the little stars popping up. It comes out in the form of me being a little bit of a workaholic sometimes. But a lot of times I feel like if I'm not like actively working on something, and I don't have something big going on, then I feel like I have nothing going on. Which absolutely is not true. Like, I have things are pretty good. You know, I have a nice apartment. I got cool roommates. I got Nebulink. I got the cats. But if I'm not working on like a big project, I feel like I'm just, I feel like I'm sitting still. I'm just treading water. You enjoy just laying down and relaxing? I wish I could. I can't. I can't take a nap. I can't even take a nap because like I'll be sitting there like I could be like going and doing stuff. Like I could go do my homework or I could go record the short cover that I've been trying to get myself to record for like a week, and still haven't because I hate my voice, and I recorded the short cover like 5 times today alone, and I hate my voice, and I deleted every single copy. Icy Cats, hello, hello. Yeah, that's a big thing. Is like I know I need to practice, and like that's a big thing I need to do, and I'm gonna try to get myself to tomorrow, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Probably tomorrow because I have a bunch of homework to do tonight after I finish stream and watching Mia's debut. I will post a short cover. So again, not a full cover, just a short, like a 1 minute little thing. Icy Cats is coming and exploded again, and Made in Hasagawa. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Yeah, so I'll probably, regardless of how I feel about the cover, I will probably end up, I'll probably end up posting it regardless. Because, yes, that's a loy. That's a loy, and they exploded last wheel. I want to try to post short covers probably every week or two. I'm gonna try to get myself to post it regardless of how I feel about them. Both to try just to get like used to it and become a little more confident in it. But excuse me. But also because that is a good way to kind of help track like growth and see how much I've learned and improved. So we'll see. I just got to get myself to actually do it and stop deleting it as soon as I'm done recording. Zansen blow kiss. Mwah! Yeah, that's the big thing is I want to be able to look back on it like in 6 months or a year or something. I'll probably record like the same short cover I started with. And make a video where I kind of put them back to back, and that way I can see how much I've changed. Scream? Maybe. Actually. I would like to do that. Maybe I will do that. I love Scream. It's a Scream's a good song. So again, hello everyone who has joined recently. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Zan, thank you for the hard eyes and all the stickers you're sending. I will not scream. My throat already hurts a little bit, and I'm getting used to like talking more recently. I'm not like super talkative, so I don't think I have COVID. But I have been tired and sore, so we'll see. Lucy, hello, welcome. Oh god. No, I think it's just that I don't when you talk for more than 20 minutes it feels like a sore throat. Yeah. So I don't actually talk. It could be allergies a little bit. Oh no, Leo's HR is here for me again. Hello, Kimichi. It has been quite hot. Yeah, no, so I don't talk out loud that much. And as most or at least some of you know, I only debuted on Thursday. So I've only been able to stream for a few days now. So I think a lot of the sore throat right now too is just that thank you for the stickers, the pen light and the clapping. Yeah, I think it's just overuse. I'm just not used to like actually speaking out loud as much as I have been. Zan, I am ignoring you. I will not stop ignoring you. You get used to it after a while. Yeah, I think that's all it is I have some root beer right now, which definitely will help. Abby, hello, welcome. Oh, excuse me. So I probably will end up making tea after stream today. Lide, hello, welcome. I look cool. Thank you. Here you go. Here's a look at the well, most of my model. I only have so much control. I can't show you much more than I can't show you any more than this. The night fit, yes. Shima has given me a wonderful model. And it feels a little bit ironic. If you check my model, mama, take it off. I can't yet. But maybe when I can stream on like YouTube or something, or if I get a another outfit, I might have something where I'll be able to strip off my armor.
1 week, 2. How much am I spending on these? Hey, Erica.
And you'll hear the metal clanging of all my armor going flying off.
Financial assistant to help you spend, save, and plan smarter. Only from Bank of America. What would you like the power to do?
But I do find it really funny that that Shima made me a knight, considering if you haven't followed enough to know, Leobel Senpai is my model brother. Real question is, are you a himbo under all that? You will have to follow me and make that judgment for yourself. Yes, so Leobel is my model brother. And our model mama likes to draw a lot of monsters and monster people. Monster girls for sure. There are some of them that might be monster boys. I'm not sure. You love the armor and the sword. Thank you. Yes, I am the special child. Yeah, it's really funny because I think if you look at the art on her Twitter, I think I might be the only human that you see there. Yes, I'm secretly a cat person like Leobel. You just can't tell because of the armor. I transform on a full moon, trust. Yes, I am a werewolf. Cat girls are ruining my life, bro. Same. The shedding, yeah. I need to get like those. Kimichi, thank you for the pink pen light. Yeah, I need those like those fur rollers that you use for cleaning off like your furniture and your clothes. Like I have to order those in bulk and clean off all the furniture. The Riz. Need that for my sibling? Yeah, I really do. Actually, how furry is Leo? He's pretty furry, isn't he? I know he is a furry. Leo Bell. I feel like I haven't looked at his full model in a little while, actually. I feel like he needs furry himbo for sure. Yes, media. Let's see. Why is he posting pictures of Rove? I was. He's got the ears. He's got the wild hair, but other than that, he's pretty. Yeah, he's a furry. He's. I feel like you need to do a pickup line when someone hits Riz. You know what? I might. That might be something I do. Is I might just keep like a notepad of pickup lines, and then every time I stream, I'll just keep that open and I'll like hit random ones. Anytime someone says a Riz sticker. Theodore, thank you for liking the stream. So we will see if being a himbo runs in the family. I don't think I'm as much of a himbo as Leobel. At least so far, I haven't greeted any family members by saying meowdy, so I've got that going for me. God. Oh, man. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Please don't die. I'm trying not to. I could say night night, but the thing is, if I'm saying night night out loud, if I'm saying night night out loud, they have no way of knowing whether or not the K is there. You're already a mail away from what I've heard, so you're on the way there. Knight. I will continue to deny the male wife allegations. Although according to some members of Nebulink, they are past allegations at this point. By the way, let me know if the music gets too loud. It's just on a playlist, and I don't know how loud. I don't know how loud each of the songs are, so if it gets too loud, let me know. Yes, from now on, I'm gonna send you all to bed by saying "knight." Actually, fun fact about that. I don't know that my parents really know I'm a streamer. Like, I know I've mentioned to my mom that I do VTubing. But I don't think my mom really knows what that means. They have never watched me. No. Show them clips. I am terrified. At some point, yes, I will. Obviously, they will know eventually. I don't know when I will tell them. I don't know when I'll tell them that I am a streamer. My parents know we're all. That's it's true. They do know. They know I am a weeb. They know I play too many video games. It really probably wouldn't surprise them. I am definitely going to announce to my parents, like, hey, look, I made my dream come true. I am an anime boy. I mean, my father made me watch anime and play games, so my parents are chill. My parents didn't make me, but they did support it. Like, I don't. No, you know what? I used to play. Yeah, my parents did buy me Ninja Scroll when I was 15, and that's something else. That is not an anime for a 15-year-old. I used to play a lot of like old arcade. I used to play a lot of old arcade games with my mom. In particular, things like Snake rather, Pac-Man, like Galaga and Galaxian. Your father watched Dragon Ball and Saint Seiya a lot. That's pretty cool. No, my dad, I would watch, or not watch. I would play some of the early, like Halo, Call of Duty, and Battlefield games with him. So I used to do that with my dad, but not necessarily. Definitely not anime. Like I said, they bought me anime. They bought me Ninja Scrolls and Akira when I was like 15, 16, which were kind of a lot to take in at the time. There we go. But no, I never watched anything like that with them. I watched Dragon Ball Z with my older brother. Dragon Ball Z and Gundam Wing were like two of our big ones growing up. And now I do adore anime. I love anime, but I just I don't watch TV as a whole very often. You grew up thinking it was normal to watch anime? If only it was. I mean, it's kind of getting to that point where anime is becoming more mainstream for sure. Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon and what's the other? Sailor Moon and Hamtaro were like guilty pleasures of mine. They were the ones that like I would watch if like both my brothers were out of the house and no one could see I was watching those. Black Cat I never saw. Yeah, Gundam. I watched Gundam Wing, and I watched what's that other? I'm trying to remember the name of the other Gundam series that I watched. It was the Gundam series that like Shining Finger is from. You remember having a Sailor Moon outfit that you bought when you were like 5? That's fantastic. Yes, Cowboy Bebop is insanely good. I love Cowboy Bebop. Sorry, I'm scratching my eye. Yes, Trigun's one I watched. That's another one I watched in high school. That is a one I actually watched with my older brother, but it was my older brother's like best friend that showed me Trigun. Domon Kashu. That sounds familiar. Yeah, I know they made a new Trigun. I've actually heard that yeah, I haven't watched the new Trigun yet. Yes, the one with Domon Kashu. Mobile Fighter G Gundam, apparently. Yeah, that was kind of a weird one, but I liked it. Yes, I did watch Yu Yu Hakusho. That was a good one. What I was saying about Trigun is that I haven't watched the new one. But everyone who's gotten past the animation, because I know some people were very upset about the animation, be it like, we're going to make it 30 years later with the same animation style as the old version, because that makes sense. Everyone who's actually watched it that I've spoken to has really enjoyed the new version. Yes, Yu Yu Hakusho is good. I'm not gonna lie. I sat down and watched the live action Yu Yu Hakusho earlier this year. Because I had surgery earlier this year, so I couldn't do too much. So I sat down and I watched all of it. I don't think it lived up to the anime, but I honestly don't think I honestly did enjoy it. As far as live action anime adaptations go, it was definitely one of the better ones I had seen. So yeah, it's probably the best live action anime adaptation I've seen, which granted isn't much. I watched the live action Bleach, and it was awful. It was so bad. Yeah, everything was out of order and all over the place, and like they couldn't even get yes, they did Grant Fisher wrong. They did Renji releasing Zabimaru wrong. Everything about it was wrong. It was so bad. The only thing they got like remotely right was it was so bad. The only thing they got remotely right was the very beginning when that first hollow attacks their family. And even then they got parts of that wrong. Bubble Guppy, hello, welcome. Yes, 1,000 Year Blood War is so good. I have to get caught up on that. I love Burn the Witch, and I hope they make more Burn the Witch. Theodore, enjoy Rove's class. Maybe I'll pop in when I'm done here. Icy Cats, hello, welcome back. Yeah, the like 4 episodes of Burn the Witch they made were so good. So I hope they make more. But I know they said Bruno gives Grimjaw vibes. Yeah, he is. He's like Grimjaw, who's like Grimjaw, who's like an actually decent-ish person, from what I understand. Macy? Which one was Macy? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's adorable. JJBA. Yes, JJBA is also very good. Huh. Apparently they put Macy in Bleach Brave Souls at one point as a character. She is very cute. Yes, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is very good. Phantom Blood it exists. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's not bad.
The robots have what they do, but they can't give an item a human touch.
It is good and very necessary for backstory. The JoJo memes, but you can't bring yourself to one. The JoJo memes are fantastic. Yeah, I don't. I've heard that the anime is pretty truthful to the manga. You don't like watching anime that much. Interesting. Okay. I can kind of get it behind it with manga. Yeah, to back up. Maybe I'm backing up away from you, Zan. You're in here causing problems, scaring people away. Mute comments from Zan in this stream. Hey, that's something I can do. It's faster to read manga. I don't have much time. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's definitely faster to read a manga. And it's also like if you're in the middle of doing things, I feel like it's a little bit easier to sit down and like read a little bit of the manga and then go back to doing whatever you're doing without losing your place too bad. Hey Zan, do you hear this music? Solo leveling I actually haven't checked out yet. I've heard it's really good. It's Giorno's theme currently. It's Il Vento d'Oro. Yeah, the animation always looks so good when I see clips from solo leveling. Is solo leveling? Hold on, not to double check. Is this? Am I thinking of the same one? Is this the one with the dude with the bird for a head? No, it's that one. Yeah. That's MHA. No, not MHA. There is another anime that's I want to say it's kind of in the same vein as solo leveling. But the dude has like a bird for a head. Oh god. Shangri-La Frontier, that's what I'm thinking of. Shangri-La Frontier is, from what I gather, something like solo leveling mixed with the one that everyone went crazy for a long time, where they're all stuck in the game. That's not .hack sign. Wow, names are escaping me. With Kirito. Yes, SAO, Sword Art Online. Yeah, my understanding is Shangri-La Frontier is a little bit like Sword Art Online and solo leveling mixed together. Some of my old co-workers were really big into it. They said it's really good. You love Log Horizon? That's another one that I haven't watched. But I need to get around to watching. SAO, excuse me. I felt that the first season of Sword Art Online was good. And everything after that was unnecessary. Apothecary Diaries was fantastic. I can't wait for the next season. I loved Apothecary Diaries. First season threw you off and dropped it. Of SAO. Yeah, it's funny they say that because SAO is the first season of SAO is the one that like everyone swears by, from what I understand. It was the only part of it that I particularly enjoyed. I didn't think the second season was like horrible. But it kind of gave this feeling like lost the plot a little bit. Yeah, it kind of felt like like they made a filler arc and just made that the entire second season, which I think might have been actually longer than the first season. That was with the secondary game that they started playing. Yeah, it really was like my girlfriend is in another tower. Like that literally is the summary of the plot for the second part. Yeah, the elicitization of the underworld, I think. It was called. Yeah, I heard that's really good. I haven't gotten around to check it out yet. Yeah, there was the creepy pedo dude from the second part of SAO. That was very off-putting. And like there's this one, yeah, it's this dude who's like quite literally her father's age. Who's like trying to marry her and who knows what else while she's in a coma. It's super creepy. And like for some reason no one sees a problem with it except for Kirito. Because of course. And there's this one, maybe two tentacle scenes that just come out of like absolutely nowhere, and it just like it ruins the vibe of like the entire episode. What else? Yeah, Apothecary Diaries is absolutely fantastic. Yes, tentacles have their own place, and it's not in an anime like that. It's all or nothing with the tentacles. I do love Apothecary Diaries. It's very sweet. Or the like very last scene from the season where he's carrying her and he thinks she's about to confess to him, and she just wants her like special root as a medicine root as a reward. So good. Yeah, a little bit older than SAO, and in that kind of vibe is I loved Dot Hack Sign. I never finished Dot Hack Sign, and I still need to go back and do that. But that was a series that I loved. Not familiar. You could check it out. It's a good one. I like it. I am old. Shut up. My memory's going. It's the Alzheimer's. You'll understand when you're my age. Don't admit to being old. It's hard not to. I'm the oldest member of Nebulink. We are all young at heart. Yes, I am. Yasha, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yes, even though Oz has the Peepaw nickname, and I know he sounds older than me, I am indeed the oldest one. You came for the thumbnail. What was? Oh, it's yeah. Yeah, it was the worm thumbnail. I forgot about that. Yeah, because I thought I had made a thumbnail for today, and it was like maybe it was like maybe 5 minutes before stream started, and I realized I didn't have a thumbnail made. I made a thumbnail for a different stream because when I made my thumbnails, I didn't know what day I was going to debut during the week. Chicano, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. You expected a talking worm? Yes, worm for self-care. I am the self-care worm. I'm the brain worm that tells you to love yourself. Yes, Osada, I would love you if you were a worm. Well, I'm glad I could bless you by saying your name right. What was I saying? Yeah, so it was like a few minutes before stream. Because I made a bunch of thumbnails. I made a handful of thumbnails, not as many as I wanted to by this point. But I was kind of doing it with the expectation that I would debut on like a Monday or over the weekend. So, I was making like a whole so I was making like a whole week's worth of thumbnails. And I got distracted, so I never finished making my thumbnails. So I didn't have a self-care thumbnail. I didn't have a self-care stream thumbnail. And I was like, oh, I start streaming in 5 minutes. Let me go set up. And so I hopped on my computer to get my thumbnail onto my phone for stream, and I didn't have a thumbnail for this stream. So I was like, okay, what do I have that I can throw together super quickly? And I happen to have just Charlie had just made me the worm picture. So I threw the loading symbol and a little bit of text, and that's my entire thumbnail. because it's what I could throw together in a few minutes and get uploaded. Osada, thank you for following me. Yes, I love the worm forms that Charlie made us. And since it was mentioned, I may or may not I may or may not get the worm rigged so I can talk and stream as a worm at some point. Whether or not it happens, I don't know. You think worms can make 2 if you cut them? That might only be certain kinds of worms. But yeah, do you really want 2 of me? Because I feel like 1 of me is probably enough. Not if you're the invasive hammerhead worm. Bun, hello, welcome. One can practice singing for me. Thank you for the follow and the like. Or vinegar. You can put hammerhead worms in the vinegar. Yeah, I'm gonna pull a Naruto, and I'm just gonna make a bunch of copies for myself, have them all practice singing, and then just absorb all that experience back in. What does the vinegar do? It'll dissolve them, actually. No, so the ones we're talking about, hammerhead worms, at least in our area, are like super invasive and poisonous and like problematic. So all the like everyone from like the FDA to like all the like environmental services are all like, yeah, no, if you see them, like report that and kill them. Like they're very much a problem in our area. Yeah, like kudzu in the south. Murder is allowed for certain kinds of worms. I am not a hammerhead worm, so there's no need to salt and vinegar me. But a little more information on that is that hammerhead worms, like no matter like how many times you cut them, they're like all but immortal. So you can cut them as much as you want, and it'll just turn into they'll just replicate, and they'll all like regrow into new worms. So dissolving them is like the only way to get rid of them. Yeah, they are horrifying. And like I said, I think they're poisonous and toxic. Venomous and toxic. So they're like 5 seconds into Vera's fast food roleplays for an hour on step on a Lego. Oh, I can only imagine how that's going. I forgot that that's today. Man, is she streaming right now? Oh no, burger posting. The other burger posting is watching Rosalie. Literally nonsense. Oh man, I love Vera sometimes. She's yeah, I've heard Vera's Valley Girl accent. I can only imagine what like even 10 minutes of that will do to you. Yeah, Vera is something else. I love her anime protagonist voice. Her voice acting is, top notch. Yeah, for anyone, like, I know Zan knows of Vera. Vera, as you know, is a hero. But in her lore, she doesn't really like being a hero, and apparently it doesn't pay super well. So she has a second job as a fast food worker. So she works at McDonald's part-time. And that's what the role play is all about. Nah, girl, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna be... Girl, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna valley accent at her. I'm going more Karen, I think.
But they can't give an item a human touch. On Etsy, you can find something
I'm gonna need to hang out with her, and we are just going to torment... We're gonna torment our gen mates by just talking Valley Girl nonsense all the time. No, the voice that... yeah, I'm definitely much more into doing the comm streams. But every once in a while, I like to go in and cause her... I like to go in and cause a little bit of chaos. You told her that your mom's name is Karen, and it's the most out-of-pocket shit I ever... What did she say to you? Like, being Vera, I absolutely believe it. Because I think the only one that might give you something worse is Mocha. That is... Yeah, that sounds like her. I will say... she has said nothing quite so bad about my mother. But I will say I believe that she said that. That doesn't surprise me that much. Yeah, I think Vera honestly would probably the only one to give you something worse than Vera. No, I am not competing with them. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to enjoy my chill stream, relax, and chat, and just enjoy the good vibes. You're free to go in and try to start some crap against Vera. Just leave me out of it. I gotta threaten to peg someone? No. Yeah, no, there's no need for that here. This is our chill self-care stream. Not chaos and threaten people's mothers stream. If you want chaos, go to Mocha or Vera's. You think about going there and pretending you're your mom and cause chaos. Yeah, you know what? To each their own. I am ignoring your comment, actually. I'm not commenting on that. I saw what you said, and I don't need to acknowledge it. Okay? All you need to know is I saw it. And you can keep that to yourself. What am I clacking? I am actually... Is this even still playing? Guys, is the music still playing? It says it's still playing. I don't personally... Okay, cool. I personally can't hear anything anymore from it. I'm logged into Final Fantasy 14. I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just I'm just like jumping around a town right now because it helps distract me, keep me focused weirdly. Gaming. I mean, I guess no. I'm gonna continue to ignore Zan, actually. I mean, it's my keyboard. You could call it a stress toy. The clackies are satisfying. Zan, yes, you could, but that is all I'm going to say to you. That is the most I am going to acknowledge you. I do not need this conversation. No, I don't know it. Zan, I'm gonna mute. I'm muting you now. You are a problem child. Do you know how to behave? Because I have my doubts. Yeah, no, I'm only sort of gaming. I'm in Final Fantasy. I'm just jumping around like buildings and seeing like where I could get. You had to work this morning. Well, I'm working right now. Yeah, I think like weirdly, if I'm not doing anything, my mind like races and then I lose my thoughts a lot. So sometimes I need some like little thing that's like kind of mindless to help focus a little bit. Because there's a couple things I want to start looking at. But I can't while I'm doing this because that's going to involve like a lot of reading. And I will start forgetting to chat. You watch stream at work to focus? You know what? I do that. I used to do that too sometimes. Actually, I still do. I'll be working on some like project documentation for Nexas. And I'll have like one of my gen mates or senpai stream up. Do a cooking stream. I would love to. If I could get peace in the kitchen for like a couple hours, I probably would. Until I get that figured out. Yeah, cats and roommates and such. Because I'm not really allowed to have roommates up here. Maybe a cat playing stream. I might be able to pull that off. Although right now one of my cats is sleeping next to me. Because cats being the way they are, it's a coincidence that they are in the same room as you 90% of the time. It's not like they're affectionate or anything. Is it the orange flavored? No, it's the cookies and cream. It's Buster. When I was streaming yesterday, Ghost was down here. Yours is easily jealous. Yeah, ours. I think they get a little bit jealous, but not like super duper jealous. He hates when you're with your sister. He'll drag you into another room. our cats will get a little bit jealous. And like one of them in particular, or rather not one of two of them in particular, if I'm downstairs gaming or streaming for too long and too late, they will come down and like yell at me to come up and go to bed so I can cuddle with them. Hello, Feisty. Welcome to the stream. Like they'll come down and they'll yowl at me until I go up to bed and hang out with them for a bit. So that's always fun. But cats are a good time. What is it? Oh, Dancing in the Moonlight. Yeah, that feels like it's probably a little bit loud. Yeah, they are full of so much personality. Because I mean, even like two of ours, Pepper and Buster, are brothers. And like Pepper loves to be held and snuggle and all that. And he's the type of cat that like if he even thinks you're about to pet him, he'll be purring already. But Buster will usually stay like Buster usually stays like arm's length away. Like he'll be close enough that you can pet him. But he does not like to be held or anything. And even then, he usually like he only lets you pet him for like a couple minutes. There's like 4 hood cats outside and they all run up to me, but the orange one wants to be held all the time. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just an orange cat thing. Because for us, Pepper, our affectionate one that likes to be held, he's our orange cat. And then Buster is black and white, and Ghost is gray and white. And Ghost and Buster are a little bit less. Oh my god! Oh, that's sad. Yeah, Buster and Pepper are black and white and gray and white, and they're less about being held. Like they'll still come up and be affectionate, but Pepper's our orange cat. He's the one who loves to be like held and be baby. Although Ghost is funny because he likes to there we go. My model tracking keeps like getting all janked up. Ghost is kind of funny though, because he will like if you walk up to him and like say hi to him, he'll say hi back. Hello, Nani. How's it going? Update. Vera has not stopped the Valley Girl. Oh. Hello, little sis. How are you doing? I don't know how she does it for so long. But I still go outside and play with the outside ones. They have their own insulated cat houses. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Vera is something else. Nani, how was Rosalie's stream? How's Rosalie doing? Theodore, thank you for liking the stream again. Hello. Good. She's working on her schedule. Okay. I have her stream up on Burger Posting's channel too, but I have my BGM playing through my headphones, so I can't actually listen. So I can't hear anything. I am trying to be supportive of my gen mates, but I only have the 2 phones, so I am protecting. And Rosalie is precious and needs to be protected. You haven't been able to watch the other new members. No time. Yeah, I get that. I have a hard time catching a lot of other members' streams because if I'm not streaming, I'm usually like trying to work on something. Trying to work on stuff. So sometimes I'll try to pop into other people's streams. I missed out on getting the chance to vote for Nani's fans being man in events. But yeah, I'm usually trying to keep busy, so it's hard to get time to watch people's streams sometimes. Ordered pizza. Yeah, I think that's the thing for me too. Even before like we debuted, like a lot of our senpais stream when I'm already in bed. Because a lot of the streams are set for PST, but I'm Eastern time zone. So a lot of their streams for us are for me is like super late. It's okay, Nani. I'll pop into your streams when I can. We all stream when we can, right? I mean, in fairness, that's one of the big things for AniLive, right? AniLive is they have a whole big thing about it being mobile, so you can stream anytime. What do they say? Like anytime, anywhere. Like that's a big thing for AniLive. So if it's at a weird time because that's what you can fit in, then AniLive it's doing its thing. Yeah, it does suck a little bit that I do wish it was easier to watch like multiple streams.
1 week, 2.
Gravity Productions. Hello, welcome.
Subscription go up? When your questions about life turn into questions about money, there's Erica, the virtual.
Thank you for the sticker. I hope you're doing well. I hope your weekend's going well. Oh, is that what it is? I'm sitting pretty far away from my phone. Oh, it is. I love Ponyo. No, Ponyo's a great movie. It's so cute. You love my avatar? Thank you. Here, let me back up a little bit. There's the full view. Well, mostly full view. I can't zoom out anymore, so there's still no feet. As far as you know, I just kind of float around over here. Seems so difficult to draw, but very detailed. Yeah, I love my model. I do love my model, and I love the design. But I will say that I suspect that it is probably part of the reason why I have almost no fan art. Because I know Shima drew me a piece after debut. Shima, let me think. Shima drew me one hamburger. Thank you. I love me some hamburgers. My model mama drew me a piece after debut, and my genmate Charlie has drew me the worm that's in my thumbnail, as well as another outfit that you will see next weekend. Because it's the art on my next schedule. A reference sheet without the armor. No, unfortunately, I do not. The only art that we were given. No, honestly, I don't even have a normal reference sheet. Maybe I'll hold on, you're gonna hear some clackies, because I'm going to message my manager right now about that. Actually, all right. So I just messaged my manager to see if I do have a reference sheet. Yes, I would love to get a reference sheet for fan art purposes. If they don't have one of me, I'll probably request getting one made. I'll see if I can get my model mama to make me a reference sheet. But we were only, at least for me, I want to say a couple of my gen mates I heard got possibly a little bit more. I pretty much, when I got the model, I got like the model files so I can load it to like VTube Studio, and I got just a regular PNG. That's just an image of my model. That's just an image of my model and not like a proper reference sheet. It's essentially just what you see in front of you rather, right now. It's just a picture of me, not like an actual reference sheet. But yeah, I would like to have like a true reference sheet. So like I said, if I don't, depending on what my manager says, if we don't have one, I will try to get one. But either they haven't shared it with us, or going by the fact that I don't think any of my gen mates have reference sheets or that I know of. I don't think any one of us was given one. But I do agree. I think for like fan art, it would make things a lot easier. But I know like Shima, the fan art they drew of me after debut is pretty much just a headshot. It's really just a headshot. So like this stuff going on behind my head, that's kind of the only thing that's in the art. Oh man, I just noticed so many. The armor really is very detailed. They're restreaming Bubble Guppy. I just noticed. Oh, Hikari's streaming too. Oh, did Vera finish? Vera might have finished. Yeah, honestly, like, no matter what it is, I'm always happy to receive fan art. Like, I don't care how detailed it is or anything. Even if like I mentioned, I'm looking at one of our restreamers, and it's still titled for Vera, so that's why I noticed it. Charlie drew an image of me. I will say it's an image of me in a it's designed to be more of an idol outfit. So I'm not wearing any armor in that. Even if it's something like that, like that's so cool. Like any fan art. It would make me happy. Oh, look, I don't think Charlie's posted the art either. Did they? Twitter.com/charming Charlie. That account doesn't exist. I misspelled my genmate's name. Did I? Did I mess up on that? I don't know. It looks right, but apparently I was wrong. Let's see. They posted the Wormy link, a lot of self art. No. Oh, there's Mia's tummy. No, they haven't posted the I do have a YouTube. I haven't loaded anything yet up to it yet. I have my my debut VOD will be going up on my YouTube tomorrow, and probably my short cover as well. Not probably. I'm going to be more assertive with myself and say yes, there will be a short cover up on there as well tomorrow. Like I think I mentioned earlier, I have a bunch of homework to do too. So once I finish stream, I'm going to be probably pretty busy the rest of the night working on that. And oops, I just closed my BGM. That's not what I meant to close. Oh, excuse me. God. But also I will be working on my voice acting, so I'll be reading like roleplay script kind of things. So those will also be uploaded to my YouTube. And in a month-ish, once I have been AniLive pilled, I will be streaming on YouTube as well. Zarin, hello, welcome. Yes, I will be streaming games. I'll be streaming games. I will be doing like games. I will be doing games. Not least of which with Zarin. He has no choice. Yes, I'll stream games. I'll have hand cam streams. What genres? A lot of genres. You'll see me playing horror. You will for sure you'll see me playing Final Fantasy 14. There we go. You'll definitely see me playing Final Fantasy 14 on YouTube. Some FPS. You'll definitely see some chill games like Story of Seasons. And Pokemon. I'm hoping to, depending on how things go. Yeah, I'm trying to have a pretty good variety. Depending on how things go, I will probably to drop a gateway pickup line from. Oh, I'll have to check their Twitter. After. Yep, there'll be definitely some JRPG, some horror, Final Fantasy 14. I want to do a collab, hopefully, with some of my genmates. Actually, probably just Nexans in general. Smite 2 is launching, I think, at the end of next month. I might try to get a collab of a group of us playing Smite 2 together and trying that out after it launches. I know a few of us have talked about having a number of collabs for horror games, playing Left 4 Dead, because Left 4 Dead is a fantastic game. So yeah, there will definitely be a good variety of games going on. You probably won't really... It is a game to play with a crew. It sure is. There will probably be some Dead by Daylight. I think I have some... I think there's some other Nexans who played Dead by Daylight. Yeah, no, not you, Zan. I mean, definitely Zan, but still. Woo. Yeah, so it'll be other Nexans. It'll be some streamers outside of Nexus. Chained Together, yes, that is what I want to play. When I can. How much is Chained Together? Maybe I'll do that as an offline stream too. $4.50. Not bad. Yeah, it's about that. It's $4.49. Oh yeah, it is. It is normally $5. It's a whole 10% off right now, so it's $4.49. Yeah, so there'll be a lot. There'll be a lot. Zan's gonna try to kill me in Demonologist, but knowing her luck, she's going to die instead. There'll be Chaos and Phasmophobia. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a good variety of games. You'll try to save me in shooter games. I don't need saving in shooter games. I am very self-sufficient. Thank you, Zorin. And I definitely don't die a lot because I like to run headlong into rooms full of enemies. I just had another game on my mind. Yeah, well, I mean, on those higher difficulties, jackals with beam rifles basically have aimbot. Okay. I'm literally looking at my stream list for like other ideas because I don't remember all the games I have. Oh, Dead Space for sure. I bought the Dead Space remake and I still haven't gotten around to playing it. Oh, Hardcore Crab Rave. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, what's that game? Yeah, I think that's the game I was thinking of actually. What was it? First Descendant. First Descendant? Yes. And I can't simp for Shadowheart? That's fine. I will simp for Karlach like every other VTuber. Yeah, so you'll definitely see like a good amount of gaming from me. Ow. I don't want Gale. Yeah, you'll definitely see a good amount of gaming from me. You know what? Asterion, maybe. Damaged and sarcastic, just how we like our men. So there'll be a good amount of gaming. There'll be some hand cams like Pokemon and cooking. For sure. There will be like pretty regular cooking streams because I do want to do cooking streams about things like meal prep and like actually taking like different diets and like nutrition into account. You're down to sarcastic. Sometimes think you're mean. You just are mean. We already know that. Is this even still playing? Why did that mute? And how long was it muted? That's cool. Yeah, there'll be. So there's gonna be like role play scripts, games, music on my YouTube. I'm planning on some game shows. I want to do some game shows and some podcasts on YouTube. And my senpai and genmates don't know it yet, but I already have a game show that's approved by management that I'm going to drag them into like next month-ish, hopefully. Well, either the end of August or like sometime early in September. We'll see what happens. Yeah, they don't know it yet, but they're going to be involved. Because like I said, I already told management that what I'm planning, and my managers are like, yeah, no, that sounds great. So it should be fun. And depending on how things work, yeah, management said yes for my senpai. Oh, burger posting. Yes, thank you. I will find that VOD to listen so I can listen to Vera do Valley Girl accent. Yeah, management said yes for them, so I get to drag my senpai into my nonsense. And the plan that I have to double check a couple things. But I think that alone will get me like 2 or 3 big collabs. And then I know we have a huge collab. I'm not going to say much more about that, actually. I don't want to spoil it. Just know in a couple months, probably. What even month is it? It's almost August. Yeah. You'll see. In a month or two, probably it might get announced. There are some things in the works. And it'll be a good time. So there'll be a lot of prep involved in that on our end, like behind the scenes prep involved. But I know I will see some of you there for it. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a big, big event, but it will be a lot of fun. And that's another one that management has already given the approval for the for the project as a whole. Some of the details we're still figuring out ourselves. But it'll be a big event that everyone's really looking forward to. And like there are huge plans. I'm talking like we have, I think as it is, we have like a 6-page proposal tree sheet. Maybe more for this one event. We have like 6 pages of stuff written down for planning. It's our planning document. So it will be fun. Yeah, and that's 6 pages, and we're still like early on in the planning. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that document like more than double. The 6 pages was pretty much just proposing it to our management to see if we can do it. So there's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of planning. It's going to be a lot of time for us putting it in. Yeah, we have yeah, it's a lot of internal stuff. Bye, Zan. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up stream here in a few minutes too. I am also the hunger. And like I said, I'm going to do some homework before Mia debuts tonight. Let me give her a shout out there on that. But I want to double check. I believe Mia is still set to debut at the same time. So I think we're going to have like 2 hours. What time is that? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have like 2 hours before Mia debuts. And then hopefully things will clear up and Kaito can officially join us. You are going to stay away from my gemstone or you're going to get the sword. Not the fun sword. Oh god. I'm going to have words with Rixie Senpai for putting me in Scufflepuff. Yeah, so we have a lot of big plans going on in Nebulink. I think just about everyone will be involved in some kind of major collab in the next few months. And those are just the ones that are like actually planned. So it'll be exciting. So I have to like actually make things. I have to get my name out there. I have to catch up with some of my gen mates. I'm falling behind on the Twitter follows because my gen mates like actually make things and I'm lazy. And I've been having problems motivating myself to actually make things. But we'll see what happens. There'll be lots of collabs. It's going to be fun. So before I spoil anything else, I'm going to call the stream here. Because otherwise I won't shut up and I probably will say something I'm not supposed to. No more spoilers. I'm cutting myself off from spoiling anything else. You heard nothing. So everyone, thank you for coming tonight. And I will see you. I have a stream scheduled for tomorrow night. I already forgot what I scheduled for tomorrow because I made my schedule like 3 weeks ago. Oh, BuzzFeed quizzes. So tomorrow's going to be a fun one. So thank you everyone for coming. Thank you. Have a good night, everyone. I hope everyone has a great week. And every Sunday we'll meet here again at the same time, and we'll do this self-care Sunday, and we'll just vibe and have a good time and enjoy each other. So thank you, everyone, and good night.